Hello and welcome to Faith Issues, where sometimes we delve into the lives of the saints and how they inspire us in our faith journey and in our daily lives. So today the church celebrates one of her saints, Saint John Bosco, also known as Don Bosco, the patron saint of young people and a champion of education and kindness. St. John Bosco was an Italian Roman Catholic priest and educator, born on August 16, 1815. His entire life was dedicated to the betterment of the lives of impoverished youth, and he worked to provide education and training to them. He saw the need for education and support for young people who were struggling to make a life for themselves, and he worked tirelessly to provide these services. Don Bosco founded the Salesian Society in 1859, named after Saint Francis de Sales. One of his most popular books, I think, that I've read is The Introduction to Devout Life by Francis de Sales. If you haven't read that, it would be nice if you can lay hands on that spiritual treasure and give yourself some growth. So the Salesian Society was a religious congregation of priests and brothers, and he also founded the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians in 1872, which was a religious congregation for sisters. He also established a network of schools and technical institutes and oratories known as the Salesian Work to provide education and support to young people. Don Bosco was known for his innovative teaching methods and for his kind and compassionate approach to education. He was a strong advocate for the rights of children, and he did everything he could to see to the improvement of their lives. He died on January 31, 1888, and was canonized a saint in 1934. Where possible, saints are usually celebrated on the day they leave this world, because that is the day they are born into eternal life, and that is basically what we celebrate. Now, St. John Bosco remains a beloved figure and an inspiration to many, especially to those working in the field of education and youth work. He had a very unique and compassionate approach to the boys in his foster care, and he saw them as individuals with needs, hopes, and potentials, and he treated them with love and understanding. He believed in being a positive role model for them, and also believed so much in earning their love, trust, and respect. Don Bosco was known for his gentle, patient, and persuasive words rather than anger or force in dealing with the misbehavior of the boys. Now, he regarded the boys as his own sons and saw his role as a foster father as one of service rather than rule. His approach to the boys in his care was based on his deep faith in God's love and his belief in the transformative power of education and kindness. In today's Office of the Readings, he tells us that if we care about the well-being of our foster children, and by extension any child that is under our care, we must remember that we are filling in for their parents and should therefore guide them towards fulfilling their responsibilities. This task, he said, he and the Salesian Society always approached with love and dedication. It's easier to get angry, he says, than to stay calm, and easier to threaten than to persuade. So it's more important to control our impatience and pride than to correct the children. And he says we must be firm yet gentle and patient. He advises us further to use St. Paul's charity as a model, even when the children lack obedience and proper behavior and resist our efforts. We should avoid acting impulsively or stubbornly. Keep calm when administering discipline without showing off our authority, or giving into anger. and to treat children under our authority as our own sons and daughters and serve them, not rule over them. Jesus used this approach with the apostles. He says, tolerating their ignorance, roughness, and even infidelity. He showed kindness and affection to sinners, inspiring some to hope for mercy. We must follow his example by being gentle and humble. When correcting mistakes, we must lay aside anger and be merciful with hope for improvement. We are to avoid hostility, contempt, or insult, and speak humbly to God for help instead of offending with words. So today the church celebrates St. John Bosco and his lifelong commitment to education and kindness. He remains an inspiration to many, like I said before, especially to those working in the field of education and those who are in youth apostolate. May his legacy live on and inspire us to lead a life of service, love, and compassion. That's it for today's episode of Faith Issues. Thank you for staying till the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories and teachings. If you have any questions you would like us to address or any suggestions you would want to make for our growth, send a mail to faithissues@gmail.com. It is issues with a Z. Until next time, stay blessed.